Good morning, day 110. And how are you feeling? I haven't actually asked you yet. How's your ankle?
Yeah, it's stiff, but it's not too bad. It's all strapped up.
Yeah.
When the physio took a look at it last night, she actually does think it's a sprain
And ligament.
and torn ligaments. So sort of explains why there was a bit of pain yesterday. But she strapped it all up and on this really heavy dose
Of
sort of like a Nurofen on steroids.
Yeah, slow release Nurofen. So
that's going to help, but it's still going to
trail
be
provides, huh?
going to be a bit of an issue. We're walking into flatter country, so that will be great. We haven't exactly worked out where we're going today. We're at Waiau Forks.
We're just going to try and get as far as we can, really. Yeah.
We've had a look at how far it is. We've got about 64 kilometres to Boyle Village in the Outdoor Education Centre, so we can sort of try to do that over 3
away
days.
at it. Yeah.
So we'll probably end up camping in between huts. First one though is Waiau hut is 8 kilometres.
And it'll take 4 hours, so we'll probably have lunch there.
Sounds like it.
All right, well, talk to you later. Bye. Some extreme crossings to start the day. We need to get over to that orange triangle. So I guess we'll be crossing there. Now we have to go over boulders, so this is not a good start not an easy start for Judy, but the first 7 kilometres that we're doing to the hut are the hardest out of the 64 kilometres we've got to do in total. So we'll just get through this 7 kilometres slow and steady, and then after that it should be relatively easier, although no, the TA is never easy. Even the supposed flat sections are still technical. But anyway, we'll get there bit by bit. Judy's bloody determined. There's Judy. And we're just following the boulders around to there. This is quite slow going because you might get a bit of track, but then you have to go boulder hopping again. So it's challenging and time consuming for Judy. A little bit more forest track, which just makes it so much easier. The colours of that water, amazing. It's not even sunny, so it'd be even more stunning if it was. Lovely red rocks. And our path continues there. Well, this is delightful. I hope this continues. Nice, flat, open walking. It's just what Judy needs. There's Judy. We're just walking through this valley floor. It's stunning. Hi, bit of an update on Judy's injury because we've just had a bit of a discussion about it, and we need to think what we're going to do because yesterday I think we were both full of adrenaline and just had to get through the day and get up and over Waiau Pass, but today the reality of Judy's injury is kind of sinking in a bit more, so we are going to have to toss up what we're going to do. I may have to do the next section on my own, and or if Judy's ankle gets better really quickly, she can then just follow me a couple of days later, and then I just wait for her at the end of the next section. Doesn't want to go to a physio because doesn't want to be told that she should rest it for 2 weeks. She's going to talk to her husband, who will be able to give her some guidance on how long she should be resting her ankle for. But yeah, it's a lot to deal with, for both of us, in fact, but particularly for Judy. And I can see she's struggling because it's not what she wants, which is understandable. But anyway, we'll get through it. In some ways, it had to happen to one of us, and it could be me next. So, anyway, we're both thinking about it and what the implications are and what we both need to do about it. Okay. Here are the geese. I think they're geese. Walking away. I have this effect on animals. Just beyond those trees, the hut is there, and that's where we're going to stop and have a break. What a lovely location for a hut. Look at that blue sky. That means it's really hot now. We are going to take another break soon, and we're actually going to have a swim. Fill up our water bottles, and then we've got about another 10 kilometres after that. We were going to keep pushing on today, but we've decided that it's Hubsford, and we're just going to walk to a camp which is about 2 kilometres ahead, and we're going to call it a day. Judy's pretty washed out, and it'll be nice to just finish the day and be able to go for a swim in the stream and get organised, and then we're going to get up early tomorrow morning and see how far we can push on then when we've recuperated a bit more. But it's a beautiful place to have to camp. So yeah, and Judy and I are working through what we're going to do with her ankle injury, and it's looking more and more like I'm just going to stay with her, and she'll probably only take a few days rest, get it strapped professionally, and then push on. So yes, everything keeps changing, but we're having to talk it all through, but we'll get there in the end. Okay, bye for now. This is where we are for the night. We've set up camp. Mountain in the distance. And those are our tents. Very nice. I'm lying down in my tent about to read my book, and this is my view from either side. That's probably good night from me.